Welcome to Women Breaking Wealth Barriers, where we learn how to grow our business into six figures and create financial wealth to fulfill our dreams. In our podcast, you will learn how to use social media strategies such as Facebook organic leads, lead capture websites, and how to build an online presence as an expert in your industry. We will also be providing you with training to help you with marketing, product branding, sales processes, and six-figure blueprint to take your business to the next level. We will also have special guest appearances, such as leading CEO women from different industries who will discuss how they overcame in breaking the glass ceiling in their business and in their profession. Even more, we will be discussing ways to improve your finances and fulfill your dreams as a CEO business owner. So don't forget to subscribe. And then day 5 today, I'm talking about how to create an autopilot system that generates six-figure sales in your business. So if you want to attract your ideal clients, you really want to listen to these 5-day challenge because they are tailored to help you break that six-figure wall that many of you are facing right now in your business. I will tell you, if making six-figure in your business was that easy, everyone who joined the online market would be making six figures. But as we are seeing, a lot of people are coming in and a lot of people are giving up down the line because they're realizing it takes a lot of work. It takes a relationship that you're building with your ideal clients. And if you don't have the right people in your Facebook right now, in your Facebook profile, in your group for your business, then guess what? It's going to make a difference in your growth. That means you will not grow at the high level that you want to. For me, when I was selling my social media sales accelerator, I had the clients for that product. As I'm launching this six-figure training, now I have to bring in more clients that are at that level who's willing to spend six figures in their business. So if you want to break the walls, the glass ceiling of six-figure strategies, then it really is important that you attend these 5-day training. I will have them in my Facebook group, CG Women Entrepreneurs and Coaches. So before I begin, I really want to tell you a little bit about me because who am I? Why am I here today? So I am a business coach. My name is Christiane Guignard. I am a podcaster and the owner of CG Women Entrepreneurs and Coaches Facebook group. Now, I have over 20 years working as a leader in the sales and marketing industry for luxury brand hotels in New York as a corporate sales manager. So I have a thorough understanding of sales and marketing in the corporate realm. So I worked for the Waldorf Astoria in New York City. I've worked for the New York Palace, which is one of the top luxury hotels right now. It's called Louvre Palace. I worked for the Plaza Athénée in Paris and the Marriott hotels in Princeton, New Jersey, as a corporate sales manager. Apart from that, I've also created my own cosmetic line. I sold my products at my beauty studio in New York City. I also had an e-commerce version of my business. I know the joys of owning a business. I know what it takes to start a business from scratch. I know the work that you have to put into there. I understand what the grit and the mindset you need to grow your business to get it to the next level. And I also know the joys of having financial independence. Now, I've also in 2010, joined a direct marketing business. And because of my knowledge of online marketing, I was able to grow my business online while returning back to school to become an educator. So some people may not realize that, my father is a pianist. He always said, live your dreams. So what I did is exactly that. I lived my dreams. I wanted to become a teacher when I grow up, and as I grew older, I had that opportunity to do that. But I did that through my direct marketing, because at that time, my ex-husband, it was 2010, the economy had fallen apart. My ex-husband was on unemployment. I was on unemployment. We lived in an expensive area in Long Island, New York, with our little girl. And I really wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And I will tell you, I made that decision to go back to school, finish my degree. I only had like about a year left of my degree, but because I switched my degree from business management to education, I needed to spend 2 more years. And I was able to use the social media marketing strategies that I know that are effective to be able to use that for my direct marketing business, where I didn't even grow a team. All I did was sell the products. And I was able to support my family while attending college. So I have a passion for relationship marketing in the online space. I understand how the online space is a great way for women to be able to break those walls that stand in their way for financial wealth. So with this in mind, as I decided to go back into this industry, it was 2 years ago when I decided to write a book about my life. I have a really strong inspirational book. The last chapter has been edited, but I have to re-edit it because my editor wants some changes in there so that I would be at the end of it. And next year I'm launching my book. And I actually decided to go back and relearn about sales and marketing. And, I've been in the education world. I teach at one of the top schools in the country. I know about technology, and we use technology at our schools. And I just wanted to go back and touch up on that marketing that I know about so well. And during those 2 years, I did what most people do, right? Play it cheap. I'm a single mom. I live in one of the most expensive zip codes in the country. That's the best way to say it. I told someone where I live, and she was like, that's an expensive area. And so for me, what I wanted to do was learn everything there was in the marketing industry, as far as, because things do change. And when I was doing that, in the process, I was working 5 jobs. So I started for 2 years, I was investing in, all the big names we know out there. I'm not gonna name them, and buying their low ticket, whether it be that $497, the $555, the $97, the $997 products. But what I found with these products, they're great, but they give you small results. And there's a reason why, because they want you to buy into their high ticket product. The high ticket line with the mastermind is where you really, really get your learning. So after 2 years of playing cheap and buying all of this, not realizing that I probably spent over $10,000 in that process, I realized I needed a change. And so I was really seeking someone who really cared about my growth, who understood that, I have the background in sales and marketing, in business ownership. I wanted a player who was a real player, because we know in this industry, there are a lot of people who say, I'm making $100,000 or $200,000, or I'm making close to $1 million, and I didn't go to college, and you don't need a college degree. I wanted someone who was actually at my caliber, could speak at my level, think at my level. And as a result, I found a coach who really invested her time in me, and I took the bite. I did it. I paid that 6 figures for my learning. Because I made that decision, I was able to leave 4 of my 5 jobs. So I was teaching full time. I did after school programs. I also worked with children with autism because my master's is in that area. So that was as a consultant. I went to the children's home. I also taught Saturday school, and I taught online to foreign students. So that's 5 jobs. So now I kept my one job that I like, which is teaching, while I built my online business. And through my social media sales accelerator, I was able to support my daughter, live the lifestyle that I'm used to living, and be able to enjoy and spend quality time with my daughter doing the things that I love. So I so believe in investing in your learning, because if you want to earn six figures in your business, you really need to invest that six figures in order to earn the six figure in your business. You reap what you sow. That's basically it. If you want someone to spend six figures in your business, you need to understand what the pain was. Because when I was told how much it cost, I was like, wait a minute, I don't have that money right now. How am I going to do that? And I literally put funds together, tried to, take, how we have money stashed in different places, and put it together, and I made that deposit. And that was the best decision I've made. And what's so funny? Making that payment and making the payments and really paying it in its totality made me realize that I did not feel that I lost the money. In fact, what I saw was greater growth in me, because what I have found is in those low ticket mastermind, you find the same people like you, right? Who are really trying to get as much as possible, but not having that high level. But when you pay in a high ticket mastermind, what you get are professional women with different background, working in major companies, and I have people in my mastermind who works at Boeing, who works at who works in a biochemist, and all of these great industries. So when we're sitting down and we are masterminding and we are coming up with plans for each other's business, we are really bringing that high level of corporate understanding into our business. That is the benefit of joining a high ticket mastermind that you do not get in a low ticket program. And that for me has made the quantum leap difference in my growth. In the space of 6 months, I was able to leave those 4 jobs, be able to do the things that I love with my daughter, and enjoy our lifestyle. And now I'm launching my high ticket program, which is the reason why I joined a high ticket program. And I am doing it because I know it works. I have taken that leap forward. I had taken that risk, and it was worth it. And I know that I can do the same for other women, help you transform from that place where you're struggling to make money in your business. Because understand, we're in this to make money. We do want to change lives of people and make a difference in the lives of people. But I always said this, you can't make the difference in the life of someone until the difference is made in your life, right? Until you know what that difference means for you, until you've gone through that journey, until you know what it's like to be on the other side. Because once you're on the other side, you understand why it is important to help others to get to that side. And that is where I am in my business, wanting to work with women who are dedicated and who want to grow their business at 6 level. Let me tell you something, 6 figures training isn't easy. 6-figure decision isn't easy. And this is something I have learned. When I decided to go to college and to change my major from business management to education, I received so many no's. In fact, I was told that I would have to go back to school for 3 years. And I was like, there's no way. I already have 3 years put into my bachelor's degree. Why am I going back for 3 years? I am willing to go back for 2 years, but I need some of these credits to be placed into the elective so that they can actually go towards my degree, because I don't have that time. I am a mother and wife. I have bills to pay. I need to go back into work. And I will tell you, because I broke through those walls, and I'm telling you, I got so many no's. People, gatekeepers telling me, you can't do this, you can't do that. I always had to say, who is the director of this program? Who is the head of, who's your boss? And to get to that wall. And it was the best decision I've made in my life. Because you see, I worked in corporate America. I made over $80,000 a year in the hotel industries in the 90s and early 2000s. But when the economy falls down in that type of industry and there's a recession, what happens is everyone suffers in that type of industry, including me as a corporate sales manager. So making that decision to be an educator, to fulfill my dream of being a teacher, made a huge difference. Because guess what? A year ago, if I had stayed in the hotel industry, I would not have had a job. And this time I don't have a husband. I'm a single mom and with a teenager. So I would have probably been homeless with a teenager living at one family member's house to the other. And that would have been my story. But I took that risk to invest in my education so I could get to the place that I want to be. And that's the same thing. Your why in your business has to be strong enough that you are willing to put money down to see the change that you want in your life. Because it's not about the money. It's not about six figures. It's about the ability to do the things you love doing. It's about being your own boss and owning your own business and growing your own wealth, so that one day, if anything happens with the job that you currently have, that you have a business that you can fall on and you can grow. It is about having a business. If you are a person who's doing this, you're a solo entrepreneur, it is about having a business that you are going to grow, that is grown at a six-figure level, that you don't have to run to find another job because you are growing your business. For some of us, it's the ability to spend that quality time with our children. For me, it is that ability to spend quality time with my daughter, because I am paying high rent. My rent is mortgage, okay? I don't even want to say it because it is high mortgage. I told someone who lived in my area how much I paid for rent a few months ago. Just like, you pay more money than I am in my mortgage. So it is about living where you want to live, to provide the lifestyle you want for your child. I'm an educator and I understand the power of zip codes. Zip codes determine the type of education your child has. I wanted my daughter to have the top education. I also wanted my daughter to have top education in a county and at a school that is diverse. I did not want my daughter to only go to an all-white school, which she had done when she was in elementary school. I did not want her to, I did try to Title I school a little bit because, I'm an educator and I was like, I went to Title I school, she's gonna go there. And 2 years of it, that second year, I saw a lapse. And when I saw that lapse in mathematics for her, I realized, listen, I am putting my daughter in the best zip code because I'm not creating this gap. Because once you get that learning gap, your child is way behind other students. And I was like, nope, I want to put her in the right zip code. And I made that decision. And when I came here in Maryland, and I was like, okay, I'm making more money, the type of level of money I'm used to. But when I started seeing my bills, I literally had to go into 5 jobs to do that. But for me, joining a six-figure mastermind, being able to make that breakthrough in my life where I don't have to be on burnt out and working 5 jobs, made a huge difference in my relationship with my daughter, because I now have my career, which is an educator, and my business that I'm growing. So now I'm growing it at that 6-figure level. And you may wonder why, because you see my $495 product, my $497 product of Social Media Sales Accelerator, I would have to bring a lot of people into that program to make 6-figure. The way to make 6-figure in your business is to bring something else, a product suite of different products that are meeting the needs of your ideal clients where they are, so that they can achieve the 6 figures in their lives. And that is where I am today. So if you are looking to grow 6 figure in your life and you are serious about this, absolutely, absolutely, at the end of this, reach out to me, DM me, and we can do a 15-minute strategy call together for me to see where you are at your business and to help you. And then from there, if we are the right fit, then we can meet for another appointment where we can I can show you how I can help you in your journey. But we are here really to talk about the main thing, right? So one of the things I want to say, who are my ideal clients? My ideal clients are women who are looking to grow a coaching business, who are looking to coach other women to actually be empowered and strengthened in their own business. Whether you are in the wealth industry or the health industry or the relationship industry, I am looking to work with coaches who want to scale their business to 6 figures. I want to work with people who are inspiring speakers to be able to grow their influence online. I want to work with people who are consultants to grow your business online. If you are also apart from a consultant, you're a speaker, you're a consultant. I've been speaking for a while now. And if you are a course creator and you're looking to scale your business to 6 figures, I want to show you how to build your product suites so that you can have a coaching business that can lead to 6 figures right now. So as I mentioned to you, when I joined the 6 figure program, my biggest concern was time and money. So as we move on to this training, I want to talk about the meat and gritty of today's challenge. How to create an autopilot system that generates 6-figure sales in your business. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how systems helps you to evaluate each process of your customer acquisition and retention, and how to get these clients, your ideal clients, from point A to point B through your high ticket product and services. Next, we're going to talk about how to set up a process of automation in order to measure your results. And then the following we're going to talk about is how to spend time doing the things that you love by streamlining and putting your business on autopilot. So the first portion I'm going to talk about is systems. You need to have systems in your business for many reasons. The first reason you want to have systems is that you need to have system in place for how you acquire your clients. You need to have systems in place. When I talk about how to acquire a client, what are the strategies that you're using, your marketing strategies that you use to get your clients from wherever they are to your funnel? Whether your funnel is your Facebook profile, whether your funnel is your group, whether your funnel is your email, or your funnel is your sales page or your podcast. How are you getting your clients from wherever they are, okay? They're congregating, okay, wherever your clients are congregating to those individual funnels. That is one thing you need to do, because once you have a system of how you do that, then you can evaluate each system and see where the glitches are and what you need to do to make changes so that that transition can happen smoothly in your business. Then you need to also have systems where, now that you've funneled those clients, right, to the places that you want them to be, what systems you have in place once they are in your email list, once they are in your Facebook profile, once they are in your Facebook group, once they are in your podcast, or reading your blogs, what systems you have in place to transition those people into sales. And that system, again, you want to have that in place so that you can monitor it. So if you're not generating enough sales in your business, you could reevaluate that and be able to actually make the changes that you need to do in your business in order to get it to the next level. Once you're doing that, if you have a sales page, what systems do you have in place when someone comes into your sales page and purchase a product or service? What systems do you have in place so that you can close the sales, bring them to that point where they take out their credit card and purchase your product and services? Now, and then once they purchase, do you have a system to upsell them to your next higher ticket product? Those are things, that is why systems is important, to be able to evaluate your business. So that is one reason why systems is important. A second reason why systems is important is to also be able to really make your lifestyle easier, right? Because you know what? One of the things is that many of us, when we are in this industry, some of us have full-time jobs, we have family to take care, we have responsibility. And one of the things you want to know is that how are you going to be able to manage everything in your life and still build a business? For me, I'm an educator and I am working full-time, and right now being an educator is even more challenging, and it's okay because I'm so happy to see my students in person. But coming home, I have a responsibility as a parent and I have my business. What I like about having a system in place is that I have a team of people working with me. Who do you have on your team working with you? Now, when you have a set of people in your team, if you have your systems in place for each of the things that I talked about, as far as getting the people who are congregating, your ideal clients who are congregating different places, coming into your funnels, whether it's your Facebook group, your podcast, or whatever you're funneling them to, then you can take that system, hand it over to someone and say, hey, this is the system I have in place. This is what I need you to do. And it makes your life easier because now you're not wasting your time on things that are tedious, but you are actually, you can spend the time on things that are more valuable towards your business. Maybe it's creating content, and you could even have a system for that and then hand it over to someone. Maybe it is, closing your calls, doing your strategy calls, meeting with your clients, closing the sales. And once you have that in place and you know how to really get the person from the beginning, right? That discovery call to your strategy call, then you are able to say, okay, now I know the system, I tweaked it, the system worked, I'm making money, I can hire someone now to be my closer. So you need to have these systems because it makes your life easy. Because once you have the systems in place, now you can do the things you enjoy. I mean, none of us want to be in business so that we can wear ourselves out. We're in business so we can live the lifestyle that we want, to be able to go on a dream vacation that we want to go to. How many of you want? So next year, my dream is that my daughter and I are going on a cruise. We're taking our cruise to the Bahamas. We're going also to Haiti, Labadie, Haiti, through Royal Caribbean. And I am looking forward to this, right? Because it is going to be something major for us and our family and our lives. And so those are things that many women want for their family, to be able to take all of their children, their husband, to a beautiful vacation, especially because many of us have been quarantining at home and we want that. So that system, having a system in place allows you to be able to enjoy yourself while you're on vacation. So last summer, my daughter and I, we went to Orlando, Florida. And while we were in Florida, I was able to enjoy my daughter, have a wonderful time going to Universal, seeing family, enjoying our time, all the time while my business is still working and I'm still growing my business because I had a system in place. You know, sometimes we are in overwhelm in our business because we don't have the right systems in place. And if you're just starting out, you may want to have a system in place for everything you do as you're starting out. So you know you have time allocated for your business, but you are spending time on money producing activities, not the time waster activities that is helping you to grow money so that you can build a team and you won't have to do those activities and you can do greater activities so you can make more money in your business. So that is one of the things that I really find that system helps. It helps you to really save time, make your life easier, but it also helps you to function on the activities that are money growth activities so you can get to the next level in your business. You also have to have a system for your clients, right? Where do you want them to bring them? What is the journey that you want to bring your clients? Because if you're selling a low ticket product, what do you want to have your product? How do you want your product to be, right? Is this a product where you're going to have continual training? I would say if you have a product that is a low ticket product, that is a product you may want to have all of the recordings there and everything that is, it's there right there for and your clients can go on there and learn on their own and at their own pace. And you may want to come live once or twice or have a group where the people do come in the group and you can contribute to the group. And if they have challenges, you add advice. But a high ticket product, that is where you're giving most of your time, right? Because this is where you are offering your coaching, where you could come live with your high ticket clients and really help them where they are in their business. What you're going to find out with your clients when you're doing these live coaching is that your clients are in different places, in different spaces, in different growth levels. What do I mean? You may have a client, if you're teaching them organic sales strategies, who have no clue about organic sales strategies, who have no clue about who their ideal clients are and where their ideal clients hang out. You may have a client who actually is really good at that and who has a group and the group is doing very well. So you can't teach them about organic strategies. You have to teach them where they are. So you have to have a system and process for each client where they are in their journey. So when you do have them in your program, you're able to take them to that next level that they want to go to. So as you can see, the system is not only so that you will be able to have that to evaluate your business. The system is not only to make your life easier. It is not only so you could be able to focus on the things that is most important to you, but it's also important that you have a system for where your clients are in their journey so that you can bring them to the next level. Now, next thing I want to talk about system is how to set up processes of automation in order to measure your results. What do I mean by that? So your processes of automation is certain activities, you don't need to do it, right? Certain activities, your assistant or the people who are in your team, you can bring different forms of technology into your business that makes your life easier so you're not wasting too much time on these activities where there are softwares and systems in place of automation that makes your business easier. And you know what? Technology is amazing. The things that you can do in your business to grow your business and accelerate your growth. So, and when you have these automation systems, not only does it help you save time, it helps you save money. Because if you're hiring someone to do something and it takes several steps and you have a software that is able to help them do that in less time just at once, then that is something that is automated. And that means that, the people who are working for you could not only work on the activities that you want to, but you can give them other work or responsibilities that could help your business grow even further. So automation is very important, because I will tell you, the name of the game is funneling your client. You're finding your ideal clients. You're finding who they are. Are they the right fit for you? Are they the right fit for your business? Are you able to produce the results that they want? They may be in an industry that is not an industry you're familiar with, and you don't feel confident in providing them the result. And that's okay. And that's where you're honest with them and say, you know what? I am not going to be able, this is the group of people that I want to work with at this moment. Maybe you can refer them to someone else that you feel that would be more compatible to help them get the results that they want, right? So having these systems of automation, what happens is it helps the process of funneling people through quickly. And then now you can bring in more people through the funnel and get your ideal clients. So that is the most important thing about having an automation. Next, having a system helps you to actually be able to streamline your business and putting your business on autopilot. So that is what I want you to do. Spend time working on things that you love by putting your business on autopilot in every area of the journey. Because the most important thing you want to do is, when you have your high ticket client, is to make sure that you have time available for them, because when they hit a wall, that you will be able to show them how to get over that wall, to get to where they want to achieve success. And so you want to be able to spend time on that, and not having to spend time on things that are tedious, and being able to enjoy what you love, because there's some parts of the business you may not really like, right? And then there are some parts of the business that you really love. But you know what thing that I learned about leaders in different industries, like I've worked at Goldman Sachs, which is one of the top investment firms in the United States. And what I found is that, they hire the brightest people, right, to be part of their firm. And the reason why is because when they have brightest people in their team, everyone knows what they're doing. It streamlines and make things get done quickly, because everyone is doing the things that they love and are passionate about. And that's how their business grow. And that's the same thing with you. You want to be able to do the things that you love in your business and have everything in place, so that you're growing your business and you have that passion for your business, and you're not working on burnt out, because you are streamlining your business as well. So today we talked about these, having the systems in place for your business and growing your business at that next level. Now, I want to tell you, if you're looking to grow your business to the next level, it really does take being around women who are knowledgeable, who are strong, and able to bring you to that level. So with this in mind, I really want to tell you and encourage you that if you're looking to grow your business to the next level, I am able to work with you. I wrote the things that I wanted to, that I can do for you. I am able to help you to identify your ideal clients, and also to find where they are hanging out, where other people do not know. So as you know, the ocean, I don't know if you've heard of blue ocean, red ocean. Red ocean is where a lot of people are competing for the same clients, and that's a red ocean, right? A blue ocean is where their clients hanging out, but no one's competing for them. So now you have the ability to come in there as the expert and be able to show your expertise through your content, through your, whether you're blogging or you're podcasting or you're writing content on your Facebook or in those Facebook groups where other people are not. so that you can become that attractive character, and they can start DMing you, and you can start building that relationship, and you can funnel them to your group. Another thing is talking about the language. There is a language behind the type of products you sell. For instance, for my social media sales accelerator, the language behind that product and the clientele for that product are different from my high ticket product, because it takes a different mindset, right? So my social media sales accelerator are for business owners who are struggling to to build their business, and they're looking for online strategies to make money in their business online. That could also be for coaches as well, who may not know how to use organic strategies and who are using Facebook ads. But for a high ticket client, these are people who are course creators and coaches. You're looking for more. You're looking to get that next level of, okay, what is it that the people who are making six-figure in this business are doing? What does it look like? What are the mind frame of these people? What are the language that they speak? How do they show themselves in these different platforms? And that is one thing that I'm able to teach you so that you can get six figures in your business. Now, I also am able to teach you how to get these quality leads, right? So that converts into sales, because your messaging is on point, because your appearance is on point, your positioning is on point, that your ideal clients see you as the authority in your industry. I'm able to teach you, depending on your business, right? How to create these systems that work for your business, because each business is different. Each person is different. Each lifestyle is different. I'm a career woman. I'm an educator, and I have my own business. So for me, whatever I have in place, I also have to have a team in place for me to work while I am doing all the other things as far as in my career, being a mom. And I also have to have Autopilot softwares that work also for me, so that the person that I'm paying and the people I'm paying are not spending so much time doing things manually for things that could be done in less time. So I will teach you these systems that really work to help you elevate to that next level. I will teach you about the mindset that it takes to be a six-figure earner. Let me tell you, this business is a tough business. And you need to have grit, and you need to be able to know how to be resourceful when things fall apart. I will tell you, as I mentioned before with this launch, when I moved this challenge, it was being done in my Facebook group and successful women entrepreneurs. And guess what? The technology didn't work for me. So I went ahead and I recorded anyway. And I am going to repurpose this so other people could get to see it and hear it. And people in my email list are getting the replay. It's going to be in my Facebook group, in my guides. I am going to also do a replay of this challenge, because where there is a will, there is a way. A lot of people, when you hit a wall, you break down. You need a leader that tells you, listen, let's strategize. Let's come up with ideas. What could you do today? Let me tell you, I did that before. That happened to me before. Here's what I've done, okay, that you can do right now. Do this right now. That's going to help you. Strategize. I am good at strategizing. I've had my own business. I've made business plans. I know how to do financial plans. I've done marketing plans. I've really run businesses as well. I know what it takes to be a business owner. So you need someone like that who's resourceful, who's behind you. But you also want to be with a group of women, right? And what I'm doing is building a group of career professional, strong women who are helping each other out, strategizing to the next level. That's what I'm doing right now with the women in my mastermind, and they are growing. And that's the same thing I want to do with you, because the growth is not just by yourself, it's together. There's no competition in this industry. People are going to buy into your products or services because they see value in you and because they like you for who you are. Sometimes you could be better than someone else who's selling a product, and the person gets pitched by you and it gets pitched by someone else that that is not as great, and that person ends up buying from the other person. So what I'm saying is that be genuinely you, and use the talents and the gifts that you have to build your business and to grow into 6 figures. 6 figures is not easy. I will tell you, when I decided to go and get my degree, it was not easy. There were nights days I spent 3 nights in a row in a week without going to sleep, but I understood my goal, and that goal has made a huge difference in my life, that I was even able to have the money set to be able to pay for that 6-figure training, right? That is the same thing with your 6-figure. You're gonna hit walls. You wanna be able to be in a mastermind of women that are encouraging you to be able to get to that next level, and you can't do it alone. I used to think that I could do things alone. I've done a lot of things alone that if I had been part of a mastermind, I wonder what I would have been a millionaire already, because I've created my own product line, hair product line. I created my own cosmetic line, and those things I did it alone. I really did. And now that I'm launching this, I see the power of being with strong women and like-minded women and growing their business to the next level. So if you are one of these women and you are looking to grow your business to the next level, absolutely DM me for a strategy call, or DM me for a discovery call, whichever you prefer. If it's a discovery call where you just want to see if we're the right fit, DM me, we can do that. If it's a strategy call because you see that I have something that I can offer you, DM me and we'll sit down, we'll talk about your business, where you are, and then I will make an analysis of where you are in your business and see where you want to be in your journey, what results you want to accomplish, and see if I'm the right fit to help you accomplish that. But we won't know that until we have that conversation. So thank you so much for listening to me. For those of you who are listening to me in the guide and CG Women Entrepreneurs and Coaches, absolutely send me a DM or a message and say, yes, I would, yes, send me info. And hashtag send me info, and I will send you the info. For those of you who are watching me, Successful Women Entrepreneurs, absolutely put it in the comments, send me info, and I will send you the link so that we can have a conversation. It doesn't have to, it's not a sales conversation. We're just seeing if we're the right fit for each other, right? For those of you who are listening to me on my podcast, absolutely look at the link below my podcast and click the link for the strategy call or discovery call. The discovery call is really to have a conversation to know where you are in your business. I can give you 1 or 2 strategies that you can use right away that will make a difference. A strategy call is where I sit down because you want that change right away. And we're sitting down for about 15 minutes, a little bit longer if you're asking me some questions and if you want some clarity. And then we determine whether we're the right fit for each other. But if you want to grow your business, you need to be part of a mastermind. You can't do it alone because this is a tough industry. And I will tell you, you have to have the passion for your vision, for you, for your life, for who you want to be. Because the woman that I was 6 months ago is totally different than I am today. And that is what you want, is to be that leader in your business, to be that CEO in your business, to present and to come alive in your business and make that difference for yourself, for your family, and for your generations to come. So thank you so much for listening to me. I look forward to speaking to you. Have a fabulous, fabulous day. Goodbye.
If you would like to get more information on how to build your business,
using online strategies as well as social media, please go to our website. Also, don't forget to subscribe and also make some comments of what you would like to hear in our next show. Thank you. Bye-bye.